Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your monthly forecast for February 2025. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's jump into it, Gemini. I love this month for you. It feels so good to feel good, and you are going to feel good. This month is like a fairy tale, okay? Pick your favorite one, okay? Cinderella, Rapunzel. I don't know that many. The Frog Prince, Bridget Jones's Diary, doesn't matter, because that's what this month is going to feel like. And I'm going to tell you why. It's going to feel very dreamy and very beautiful and a lot of deep emotions. Really, really, really nice. And don't forget, we're still in Aquarius season. For the first half of the month, your BFF, fellow air sign there, and then we move into Pisces season. And so a lot of things that are happening during Pisces season, I'm going to bring this up because it's going to affect a lot of the mutable signs the most, which includes you. So the first half of the month, you're still, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, you're moving toward it, okay? It's all about your future, Aquarius, so continue to please build bridges and community. Remember, it's all about humanity. Now, the other thing is this month is really a type of month where there's a lot of great things happening, but I want you to know that we are approaching the big month, March, where we have those two powerful eclipses, which you're going to start feeling throughout February, because remember, eclipses are so strong, you can feel it the month before. Now, look at what's happening. Jupiter, which is in your sign, is going direct. Do you have any idea? So you basically waited. For some of y'all waited, since October for this moment. For a lot of y'all, maybe 12 years. Okay, so Jupiter's going direct until June in your sign. So you're going to have everything that Jupiter promises, those abundance, blessings, profit, wisdom, luck, good fortune. You're going to feel it. Secondly, Mars is going direct. Mars is no longer retrograde. And by the end of the month, we have this amazing new moon in Pisces. Okay, so big moments for you, Gemini, when it comes to career. A lot of y'all are starting new careers, maybe launching your own business. If you're retired, something that you're deeply moved by, passionate about, that you want to be known for. We'll talk about that. The other thing that I want to just mention before I break this down, don't forget, new moon in Aquarius, Sun trine Jupiter. Jupiter in your sign happened just before this, right? The end of January. So you're under the window of that new moon, which is one of the best of 2025, as well as Sun trine Jupiter, which is very rare and extremely auspicious. So you've got this charge moving into February, and you've got a lot of power moving into February, and you get to set the tone of February. Now, don't forget, you're steering your ship too. So go the direction you need to go. Pave your way forward on your path to enlightenment. There are very, very, very few challenging aspects this month. In fact, they're all clustered around the full moon in Leo, which I'll break down because I actually like this full moon, but there's just a couple things, and it's like, okay, we'll walk you through it. All right. So yes, this month you're gonna feel like you are in your Honda Civic, cruising down the 405, and you only hit one stoplight. That is what this month will feel like. Okay, just remember, it's still also going to be a little bit slow, all right? The big bang of the month is March, which I talked about in your 2025 forecast. Now, if you are new to my channel, I'm going to give you your astrological breakdown. Then I'm going to do your spread. After that, I'm going to break down week by week. I'm going to pull more cards, give you some aspects to look forward to. And look at what's happening here. You see, we've got everything under red, transits and planets go direct, all the blue asterisks, best aspects. And remember, not everything's on this whiteboard. And I'll flip it over when we get to the time. So we do kick this month off on Saturday, February 1st, Venus conjuncting Neptune. Hello. That's little sister, big sister. They're bringing out this energy, this beautiful energy of relationships, money, all right, love, creativity, compassion, imagination, the arts, dreams, music, all right? So Remember, sound is vibration, okay? It's healing, it raises your frequency. So listen to music that really moves you all month, all right? Like Mozart, Alicia Keys, Axl Rose, any of these Aquarians that I'm gonna like name off for you. But the reason why I say this is like a fairy tale is because right from the beginning of the month, February 1st, we have the North Node, okay, conjuncting Neptune. So everything that I just said earlier is going to be really amplified. And remember, the North Node and Neptune and Saturn are in your 10th house of career and fame, public recognition, honors, achievements, all month. Okay, this conjunction all month long. Your North Node, your purpose, your mission statement. Okay, with Neptune. So again, dream big, dream big. And you know, with Venus conjuncting Neptune, by the way, that's amazing. All right, that's really great. That's more quality over quantity. That's just heightened imagination, compassion, feels really good. Now, Neptune can be escapism. Remember that. And so Venus and Neptune together can be really idealistic. So just be mindful of that. Yes, you're in a fairy tale this month, but don't like literally think you're in one. It's just going to feel like a fairy tale. And, you know, with Neptune of the North Node, that's just very spiritual. All right. So the North Node will be extremely magnified this month. Okay, so remember that's seeking your true purpose, your karmic journey. It's an awakening in itself. It's that mind heart coherence, the healing path, right? So this is all about you being your authentic self, floating in your highest vibration to your path to enlightenment. Okay, so you're going to be asking a lot of questions too this month. What is it that you desire, right? What do you believe? What do you want? How are you going to get it, right? So this is a month to put wheels in motion, attracting everything that you deserve. Now, also, please pay attention to the first week, okay, of February, because next week for your weekly forecast, I'm skipping the first week because there's not that much. I'm just going to go over that now, all right? So now, February 3rd, Mercury trine Jupiter. I can't believe this. This is absolutely amazing, especially for you. Especially for you. Remember, Jupiter's in your sign. Mercury is in Aquarius, but Mercury is your ruling planet, Gemini. So again, this is a day right from the get-go with the new moon in Aquarius, Sun trine Jupiter, and now you got Mercury trine Jupiter, okay? Mercury is the messenger, communication, processing, thinking, contracts, agreements, assignments, writing, researching, learning new things. I love this. It's with Jupiter. Expansion, wisdom. All right. So this is when you're going to find yourself moving the needle with any sort of conversations, important conversations you need to have, agreements. Your curiosity definitely going to be piqued here. I would not be surprised if you're signing a contract, in the process of signing a contract, binding something together, or even traveling. With the fact Mercury's involved here, looking at what's going on for y'all. Yeah, some of y'all are going to be traveling long distance, okay? And there may be some moments here with maybe you're planning a trip or you're thinking about writing a book or thinking about starting a podcast. All of that on the table here. I love this. Remember, Mercury is movement and Jupiter's all about the big picture. And so move toward your big picture. Now, on the same day, Venus does move into Aries. So remember, March 1st, Venus officially goes retrograde. I will leave a link in the description box if you know what Venus retrograde is going to do for you. You're going to be reassessing a lot of your friendships and groups and communities that you belong to. All right. But Venus will be in shadow all of February. So Venus moving into shadow, that's just like Venus dipping her toes, testing the waters of that retrograde, not retrograde yet. Okay. So yes, you may be processing some things around this time. All right. So, and I did a video. Well, I'll talk about more. I'll talk about a little bit more when I break things down, but let me just tell you about Venus and Aries. Aries rules your 11th house of your social network, your groups you belong to, your squad, your community, social media. as well as your hopes and wishes and dreams. Venus is moving into Aries at the same time. You got Pluto in Aquarius. That is the native ruler of that. So you're going to have a lot of passion, excitement, enthusiasm. You're going to be very bold and adventurous with Venus in Aries, especially with friendships and your hopes and wishes and dreams. All right. Venus in Aries is not holding back. It's not taking no for an answer. That is Venus in Aries. And also Venus is in Mars' sign. Okay. Mars is the ruler for Aries. So Mars is like, Venus, you're in my house. But because Mars is retrograde in Cancer at this point, it's more like, Venus, you're in my house. You know what I mean? Like, so Venus has the power here. Venus has the power in Aries, love, relationships, money. Okay. But again, a lot of that applied to your hopes, wishes, and dreams. And maybe even you want to start a group or a community. Okay. So Venus in Pisces, which we are leaving as of the 3rd, exalted, right? Very Sandra-y. Venus in Aries is Sandy, okay? At the end of Greece, right? Tell me about it, stud. All right, now, so you get the vibe of Venus in Aries, and Venus in Aries actually helps you move through the Mars retrograde, okay? Let it. Long-term commitments, maybe a big theme here, your partner, your business, but still a lot that has to do with friendships, all right? Now, Tuesday, February 4th, oh my diddly days. Gemini, you've waited a long time for this. And I did say many times for you, you already had a lot of great luck happen last May. All right. But then Jupiter went retrograde. And now Jupiter's going direct until June. And so you've waited 12 years for this moment. 13 years. We're in 2025. So all that luck and good fortune, expansion, wisdom, profit, all of that Jupiter brings, you're going to feel. You're going to feel those blessings now. So are you going to have an amazing February? Absolutely. And if you are a cross watcher, if you watch for your rising, your moon, your grandchild, or, your neighbor, whoever it is, all the mutable signs are really going to feel Jupiter going direct. That's you, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. And if you are, okay, I'll tell you, if you have Jupiter or any planets pretty much in these mutable signs between 11 and 13 degrees, wow, you'll really feel it. Okay. Now, Friday, and I have Jupiter in Gemini. So let me explain that to you just real quick. I have Jupiter in Gemini in my birth chart, right? But it's a late degree. It's at 26 degrees. So what does that mean? It means I'm going to feel the huge surge of that Jupiter energy toward April, May, okay? Because it's at a later degree, but I as a Gemini rising will start feeling it now on this day. So, okay. Anyway, Friday, February 7th, we have Venus exile Pluto. Oh my goodness. I don't even know. We've got Venus in Aries at this point, Pluto in Aquarius. This is huge. I love this aspect. Okay. Remember that Venus is in Aries, fire sign, Pluto in Aquarius, air sign. This is really, really good for you, Gemini. All right. This aspect really intensifies relationships. There's got to be something here where you may go really deep. Remember, Pluto goes deep. So in relationships and partnerships and sensuality, sexuality, really deep into here. Really good for business as well, friendships as well. But at the end of the day, you're going to be asking yourself, like, what turns me on? What are the things that I desire? What are the things that I value? All right. This is the day you can make magic happen. All right. There is this intensity that's so good that that charm factor is really heightened, but also remember it's deep with Pluto here. All right. So anything with love, money, business, relationships, all on the table. Use this aspect. All right. If you are single, this is Venus exile Pluto. So go to the clubs, right? Go to the pencil factory, go wherever you meet singles this day. All right. Remember, Venus in Aries, not taking no for an answer, okay? And with Pluto at play, maybe this is you tell a crush that you really secretly like them, all right? Now, one of the biggest aspects of the month is Sunday, February 9th, with Mars trine Saturn, okay? Remember I said this month is like a fairy tale. It feels like a fairy tale. You've got Mars and Saturn, the two malefic planets, right? The two evil stepsisters or ogres or whatever, working hard for you now. Working hard for you. This is a trine. This is a trine. This is absolutely amazing. You're going to have stamina. You're going to have endurance. You're going to feel this drive all month. All month. That's how powerful this is, okay? I'm going to get everything that I deserve. I'm going to build this stability in my life. I'm going to be the best version of myself, and I'm going to make things happen. Remember, Saturn is life lessons, but also karma. So what have I been saying for the past 6 months for you, Gemini? I said Saturn is going to make you work really, really, really hard. You pass this test, you get rewarded. Well, here's your reward. Here's your reward all month long, okay? If you were able to move with that, all those Saturn squares, Jupiter Saturn squares, so it affected you a lot, right? If you worked hard with that, now your hard work is paying off. Saturn is in a trine with Mars. They're making things easier for you. Making things easier for you. So this is your passions, the actions you take. Saturn bringing a lot of stability here. Remember, Saturn is time, in it for the long haul. So it's long-term energy, but it's also mastery because it's Saturn, all right? That for you to be an authority. And remember, we're going to have this 2 more times, but this is huge. And you're going to feel it all month long, because Mars is going direct at the end of the month, so it goes back over those degrees. So this is just the peak of it. Now, Gemini, you've got Saturn in your 10th house of career, fame, public recognition. You got Mars in your 2nd house of income and salary. It is undeniable. A lot of y'all are going to get promotions, get new jobs, new career path, launch a business. Get famous. There's Saturn's bringing that stability for you all month. Okay, so this is why you always want to work with Saturn's energies. Okay, now same day Mercury. We have the Sun conjunct Mercury in Aquarius. Oh my goodness, that's a Mercury Kazemi. This is that lightning bulb moment. This is happening in Aquarius again. Your BFF air sign. Very like mental breakthrough around this time, this refresh for you, okay? Big moments of clarity. This is another awakening that you're having, all right? Especially about your future, okay? And it could be very spiritual for you too, because Pluto is in Aquarius. We're in Aquarius season still as well. This Kazemi's in Aquarius. That's all in your 9th house of spirituality, your belief system, your perspective, how you see things, but also travel, long distance travel, publishing, broadcasting, education, okay? Learning something new, maybe teaching something at this point, okay? Teaching people lessons as well, maybe. So really, really, really nice. I love this. Now, you get to the full moon in Leo. You see that happening here Wednesday, February 12th. Okay, let me start off by saying I like this full moon. Especially for you. This full moon is in Leo. This is that spotlight energy. Leo is spotlight energy. It's like big heart energy. I'm ready to live, that kind of energy. So I love this. And because it's in Leo, if you're a cross watcher, all the fixed signs that would be Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus will feel this full moon the most, okay? Now, the thing that makes this full moon a little bit challenging is that the day before, you've got Mercury, your ruling planet, that will be squaring Uranus. You have the sun that's going to be squaring Uranus as well. Uranus brings surprises and the unexpected, so it's very likely there's something unexpected that may happen. You may hear some news, or you're like, what? Because full moons are about culmination, but they illuminate, right? They illuminate. So you see things and maybe hear things that you just never saw coming. However, this is why I don't mind it for you. You have Uranus and Taurus in your 12th house. And so that's everything beyond the physical plane. It's very nebulous. It's intuition. So the most that would happen for Geminis would be just having this big intuitive moment around this full moon that has to do possibly with the way that you do communicate or something that you do communicate. Okay, announcement you make because this full moon in Leo rules your third house of communication. You're the native ruler of the third house. So you see that overlap here. But Uranus and Taurus, all those surprises and the unexpected, it's Uranus is also breakthroughs. And again, it's in your 12th house. So this is also a day where you feel really empowered because you're letting something go that's been holding you back. So I actually like this full moon for you. Please use it, okay? Just be ready and willing to adapt. All right. So I let things go so you can grow, just whatever it is. Now, Friday, February 14th, and it may be deeply subconscious. Valentine's Day, if you celebrate that, Mercury will move into Pisces. So Mercury leaves Aquarius, moves into Pisces. So now we have so much energy in Pisces in your 10th house of career, public recognition, your reputation, everything I mentioned earlier. Mercury's going to be here for the rest of the month. Mercury in Pisces is very imagination. It's very dreamer energy. Remember, I said this month will feel like a fairy tale. All right. So it's all about the arts, communicating through being self-expressive, maybe through artwork. It's nice, but Mercury in Pisces is a little like out there. So it really is that energy of, okay, I got my psychic on speed dial. I'm Winona Ryder and, reality bites, that kind of energy. So just be mindful of that because remember, Neptune is with the North Node. You've got that fairy tale energy. Neptune can be a little over the top, like illusion, delusion, fantasy. So have a foot on the ground. Have a foot on the ground. This Valentine's Day, there may be some emphasis for family for you. All right. Because remember, we have the South Node in Virgo, but during February 14th, the moon is going to be in Virgo as well. You're going to get a lot done. You're going to get a lot done around this time, but possibly around home and parents and children and family, significant other, real estate matters as well. Now, Tuesday, February 18th, we have the sun in Pisces. We move officially into Pisces season. Remember, we've got Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, now the sun, and the North Node all in Pisces. Big stellium in Pisces still, right? So for the next 4 weeks, very spiritual. All right. Heightened creativity as well, intuition. You're going to feel strong sparks of that for the next 4 weeks, especially when it comes to fame, career, your public recognition. I mean, this is big. All right. This is very, very bring all that imagination, creativity, all that fantasy into your reality now. All right. Especially with Mars trining Saturn, that's really helping. All right. That's making you not go too over, mm-hmm. Yeah, my protein shake. Is that, well, it's a shake. And Pisces is the collective unconscious. And so you are just going to feel, remember, all this humanity energy with Aquarius anyway. You're going to have this deep care for the people within your world, within your orbit, your neighborhood, your city, the world, right? Pisces has no borders, okay? Endless ocean of possibilities here. So no matter what, just dream big. That's Pisces energy. Now, Sunday, the 23rd, we do have Mercury trine Mars. This happens once a year. This is an amazing aspect, okay? Absolutely amazing. And there may be something here that it's makes you even sharper than you are. Geminis are so sharp, right? You are intellectual, but what's happening here, it's giving you this really high boost of mental acuity, power of persuasion. Again, you're already good at all that. But also being very straightforward, all right? Words are action. You're going to get what you want here. Speak them into existence. Have the conversations you need to have. You only get this once a year, okay? Jennifer Lawrence, by the way, Prince William, they have Mercury trine Mars in their birth chart. Okay, so there could be something emotionally, deeply emotional this day for you too, because Mercury is in Pisces, Mars is in Cancer, two water signs, right? So emotionally moving. So feel what you're saying. If there's anything that you have to say, feel that passion. Okay, all the water signs are going to feel this aspect the most. Now, Mars officially goes retrograde. I'm sorry, direct, direct this day, and Mars has been retrograde since December. So keep in mind, Mars is going direct. We'll take it. But Mars is still going to be in Cancer, where it still doesn't do its best. So just take your time with this. Go with the flow, flow with the go. This is your second house of finances, income, money. You've been processing a lot. You've been going back to things too. And now it's really working with this energy because it's also self-worth, self-value, knowing your value. All right. Things that make you, even material possessions, by the way, but things that make you feel a lot more empowered and confident. But Mars going direct again, we'll take it. It's amazing. It's like Aaron Paul in the season finale of Breaking Bad. Remember, he got in that getaway car and maniacally laughing, like, I'm free now. That's Mars right now. Okay, so you are going to feel a lot more motivated because Mars is direct. All right, but remember, still in Cancer, but but we're happy that he's direct. Okay, you're gonna have a lot of attention on home too and loved ones. All right, emphasis there. But look at what's happening. Okay, did I flip it over? I did not. Okay, so now I flipped it over. Okay, and so Mars goes. Wait, yeah, is it here? Yeah. Okay, so Mars goes direct. That I was talking about. Um, look. So once Mars goes direct, until the end of the month, no retrogrades. It's official. No retrogrades. Take action. Go for it. Go for it. Okay? Especially with Mercury trine Mars. Now, Tuesday, February 25th. Wow. You've got Mercury, your ruling planet, conjuncting Saturn, both in your 10th house of career and fame. Like, this is a rare once a year aspect. This is authority. This is being more logic based. Okay? With Saturn here, a lot of teachers, a lot of authorities have Mercury conjunct Saturn in their charts, okay? Albert Einstein, right? He's one of them. He's a Pisces too. Yeah, we're in Pisces season. So just remember, words have power. You can feel really empowered around this time because whatever you write, any agreements you make, okay? Contracts, new things that you want to learn that you're learning, all have that potential possibility of the long term. Remember, that's what Saturn does for you. Okay. So there is also this huge spike in intellect that you'll have, like reality checks, really disciplined communication, communicating, thinking. Use this. Okay. Saturn really, anchors things for you. Now, Thursday, February 27th, Mercury will sextile Uranus is absolutely amazing. Yes, you are most likely going to receive news you did not see coming, exciting news, or you could have been waiting for it and it comes this day. Okay, Mercury, you see, is very active this month. So, and again, travel may be a thing for you. Maybe you're starting a business too. Maybe Mercury is the merchant, mercantile, right? Third house, it's learning something new, starting your own business. You got this on the day of the new moon in Pisces, where you got the sun, moon, Mercury, Saturn, and Neptune, and the North Node all in Pisces. Again, one of the best new moons in 2025. We have two back to back that are amazing. Okay, so this is an amazing new moon, especially for you. Again, I would not be surprised if you start a new career, start your own business, get a promotion, anything like that. It's all on the table. New beginnings, new opportunities in Pisces. That's in your 10th house. Fame. I wouldn't be surprised if something you do brings you fame around this time. Okay. This is one of the most game-changing months. There's a lot happening here. Okay. So, and remember, everything you're doing in February leads up to March eclipse season. We have 2 eclipses in March, but that's not it. We got, Venus going retrograde. We got, I think, Mercury going retrograde. We got Neptune moving into Aries for the first time in 164 years. We have the equinox. We have the Sun conjunct Venus. You see how March is going to be off the charts? Put things in motion now. You can have anything you want, all right? All this Pisces energy and Aquarius energy is so good for you. Let's get started, Gemini. See what's going on for you. See what you can expect for February 2025. All right, Gemini. How are y'all doing? Thanks so much for being here. Y'all look really good today. You look good today. You're ready. You're ready for this month, and I'm not even joking. I think I'm going way over with the timing here, but Gemini, what's happening this month for you is insane. Okay? And again, I'm a Gemini rising, so I get what's going on. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh my gosh. All right. Yep, this is gonna be a big month and things are gonna change. Let me see what's going on here. Wow. Okay. First of all, well, you know what? Let's just get started. I'm gonna tell you something. You got the Four of Cups, recent past. So yeah, have some of y'all been like, WTF? When's this gonna happen, or when is this gonna happen? Or I realize that now that the North Node has moved into Pisces, in my 10th house of career, I've realized that maybe it is not what I want. Maybe I need something different. You know, with that Four Cups, raise your frequency. That's what this is. Raise your frequency. Now, you've also been going through finance stuff, right? With Mars and Cancer, Mars retrograde in Cancer in your second house of income, finance, and salary. There could have been some things you're just like, right? This card attributed to Moon in Cancer. It's a Cancer card, which rules your second house, but also self-worth, self-value. So raise your frequency. The Hand of Spirit offering him a fourth cup. Look at his reaction, crossing off his heart. Now, why am I making this a big deal for you? You got no cups, okay? Cups, emotions, feelings, heart, right? That heart chakra, love, relationships, intuition, all of that. So open up your heart. Feel the things that you say this month, all right? Okay? You did get the Eight of Pentacles. Really love that. It's in the heart of your spread. You're definitely going toward your legacy, that finish line, what you envision for yourself. You're going to be working hard for it. And whistle while you work energy. I want you to also think about, and a lot of Geminis, this is happening for Geminis. There's a lot of Geminis right now where you clearly know that there's something, you have a skill you have not even used, but you know you're good at it. You have a skill that could change everything within your physical world if you start using it. And people will be like, whoa, wow, you can do that? You can type with your hands tied behind your back psychically, or whatever it is. Bring that skill out, all right? There's something there. But anyway, you're going to be very focused, disciplined. I got like a lot of practice. You're going to feel patient to doing it. I want you to, all right? Because February is like that. Now, 4 wands in your challenge area, there just may be something here. It just seems like you're making some sort of sacrifice for that big picture, all right? And there is, the 4 wands is also like a really great card. But remember what I said, Venus is moving into Aries. That's your 11th house of your social network groups you belong to. And it's in shadow. So you may be thinking about, certain friendships or people within your orbit. Like, I don't know if I want to, continue down this path with them. The other thing is you may be seeking this big milestone. All right. That like maybe getting proposed to or wedding or something big, promotion that just may take a little bit longer. Okay. But you're still getting there. All right. So it's a good month to, it's more of like the hare, right? The bunny rabbit than the turtle. It's more about the turtle than the hare this month. All right. Still go with the flow with the go, but things are going to happen for you. All right. And you're going to see a lot of different things happen. Queen of Pentacles, really great. 4 of Pentacles here, really great. Look down your cross, all these pentacles, money, wealth, definitely on your mind. Okay. We have careers to make money. So career also big, definitely on your mind. Queen of Pentacles, really great. She gets to, speaking of fairy tales, Look, it's like this whole card was ripped out of the pages of a fairy tale. That's how it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You see the little bunny rabbit in the corner, right? So there's a sense of like fertility, this growth, there's also trust, self trust. I know what I'm doing. That's why I'm sitting in this throne energy. All right. Continue to move that direction. Or if you don't feel that, feel it now. Okay. Mars is going direct. Feel it. Okay. You've got a lot of Pisces energy. Feel it. Okay. Spiritually too, but have that confidence. The Queen of Pentacles is confidence, and she has the resources to build the world that she wants to live in. Speaking of fairy tale, I mean, that's world building. Build your world. You're doing it. Just as long as you stay focused, because with that Four of Pentacles and the root of your spread, it seems like you are. This is all about structure and order. And remember, I said Saturn is bringing that stability for you. Okay, so put some emphasis on you, prioritize you, because it seems like whatever you're doing, there's a sense of you wanting to take care of others as well within your orbit. Now, Tower, in your future, there you go. Something is like, speaking of unexpected, right? The Tower, never fear the Tower card. It's never fear the Tower card. There's so many, I'm not going to go into it. So many little details in this card that directly reference the Tree of Life. What I am going to say, don't fear this card. If you ever fear any cards, you're already building this low energy frequency for yourself, right? Secondly, what comes after the Tower? The Star. Your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, all of that aligning, okay? Wisdom, having faith in yourself. So, the Tower moment, it doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. So there is a sense of, okay, something is gonna happen where it comes out of nowhere, and I'm just like, what is going on? But know that it's just clearing things up for you. Maybe there's something that you've been trying to work with that you've been hitting this wall. Boom, boom, boom. That's a Tower moment. Phoenix rising from the ashes. I'll even clarify that, Tower, for you. Really, really big. Yeah. And then you're going to get a little with that Five of Swords, and then you got Temperance. So this month, there may be something, again, where there's a circumstance you didn't see coming, didn't see happening, and you're just like, what? You get that Five of Swords. You're not happy. You're like, that wasn't great. But then you got Temperance. An archangel saying, you're good. You're fine. Everybody's on a path, and I'm going to get you there. Okay? Practice that patience. I said that earlier. Patience. That's what Temperance is. Moderation, patience, not having these extremes in your life, and trusting the universe. Okay? When you have those moments, if something unexpected happens and you, I don't know, take a spatula and just break all the cups in your kitchen, A, you're not being your authentic self. B, you're not having faith in the universe, the universe that's on your side. So you have to see it as a sign of like, okay, that was like, let me understand from that situation, like what was happening. And then I'll feel good. And I know that that was meant to happen, and I'm on my path. All right. So let's get to your stuff. I wonder if there's anything I want to clarify for you. I'm doing a longer reading for Geminis because Jupiter is going direct in your sign. Okay. Gemini, if you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. I'll tell you. I've been telling you everything that's happening for me, right? So anyway, and I love you. Okay, y'all are amazing. This is gonna be a big month for you. This is gonna be a big month. You got the Eight of Swords. Do not do that to yourself. Do not do that to yourself. You actually, with all the Uranus aspects, so I would pay close attention to this full moon. All right. Pay close attention, and remember I said be willing to adapt and work with it. And I say that for a reason. That's you. It's happening in Leo, your third house. So just keep that in mind, all right? And all the Uranus activity in your 12th house, a lot of that's just going to be up in the subconscious. unroot things, because it just feels like you have an interesting spread. All right. Especially with these two eights. And the Eight of Swords is, we call it the self victim card. Like, she's put herself in this situation, but, and doesn't want to get out. She doesn't want to face her truths, her realities. You've got to. And Pluto brings that element of like, okay, you need to face your fears, but also with all this Uranus energy in your 12th house, that is the subconscious. What is the subconscious? It's where we store our memories. Let's unroot those, okay? Because this is saying if there's anything that's getting in your way, it would be yourself, all right? So now, Page of Pentacles, you got something coming, okay? So that's what I'm saying. This, whatever happens, it opened up this path for you with the Page of Pentacles, something new coming through. Again, pentacles, money, wealth, all right? It could be you starting something new. Pages are also messengers, someone, you receiving a message, Mercury being very active this month, but this is something rooting up in your world, okay? So again, maybe a career, new job, side hustle. Pentacles are your physical reality as well. So there may be something there, to be honest, all right, that roots up in your life. And then you have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, a lot of y'all are possibly two things. A, this is now saying, yes, really be honest with yourself about certain things moving forward. Remember, I said, yeah, this month is like a fairy tale, feels really good. But remember, some of this Neptune energy can make you over like fantasize, right? I'm not saying any of y'all are going to do that. I'm saying that's the energy that is possible. So remember, I said, have a foot on the ground and just be mindful of trusting yourself, being honest with yourself, not taking any shortcuts. Saturn does not like that. You have to play by Saturn's rules, all right? The other thing is some of what's happening this month, you may be influenced by the fact that there's somebody that it's almost like you're already creating this future in your head of if I do this, well, this person's going to do that. You do you, okay? You do you. It feels like there are some beautiful things that can happen for you, but you're seeing it in this way where it may not be your vision exactly. It's almost like there's this finish line that you've created for yourself that is fear-based, right? With that Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. So, A, don't be hard on yourself at all right? Do not be hard on yourself. Five of Pentacles is saying, look at all these pentacles you got. The Five of Pentacles is saying, yeah, there's going to be a point where this card is like the woe me card. It's like the two people here focusing on their plight. And again, I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I'm saying that's what the card is. Look, they're literally outside a church, a sanctuary. You see the pentacles in this, shaped as this anchor of hope, right? I talked about anchors earlier. Interesting. So this could be you having these moments of like, there could have been some sort of loss of a job. That could have been the tower moment. And you were just holding onto that. But you're not thinking of like, okay, that ended, but now that created this beautiful new path for me that's going to happen. So it's all about your mindset. It's all about you. And again, feeling things through, okay? Feeling things through. You did not get any cups. So bring heart into it. But remember, the only cups you got was the one when he's the one that's crossing off his heart. I'll do one more clarifier for you. Yeah. Just, you've got to, okay, as long as you accept some things that may have been hard, challenging, remember, you're on a karmic journey. Everything's cyclical, right? You're going to be fine. You have the Ace of Wands with the Page of Pentacles. So there, again, like I said from the very beginning, there's something new happening for you with career, with profession, with enterprise, but your passions, a lot of creative energy here. Aces opening up that new path. And you got that new moon in Aquarius that you're still feeling beginning of the week, of the month, and the new moon in Pisces at the end. So this is saying you may be, there's a lot of like blame here. There's a lot of blame. There's a lot of, again, being hard on yourself. There's a lot of seeing the cup half empty, but at the same time, working your butt off to get what you want. But again, there's got to be a little bit of compromise with the physical mind and the higher mind here. Okay? You're gonna be absolutely fine as long as you do not fall in these low energy frequencies, because there is something here that it is showing a little bit of, you could be the person getting in your own way, right, Gemini? But you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be good. You got temperance in your future. I absolutely love that. But you've got it, so don't get all when the tower moment happens. It's actually something that's great happening for you. The Ace of Wands after the Five of Pentacles. So, you got a lot of pentacles here. So, like I said, mine's gonna be when Mars goes direct. You're gonna see. So let's break it down. Let's go week by week. Let's see what we can expect week by week for you, Gemini. The first week of February. Yep, we kick it off with Venus conjuncting Neptune. Remember, the North Node will be with Neptune conjuncting all month. All right, so Mercury's going to trine Jupiter. That's absolutely amazing. You have Venus moving into Aries. You've got Jupiter going direct on February 4th. So all that luck you're starting to get. All right, you even see that here. Like, you're going to be good. You got Venus sextile Pluto. Really good day for love and relationships. So, and money. Big, big, big. Okay. Spirituality as well. All right. So let's see what's going on for you for the first week of February. Six of Cups. That's good. That's a really good feel good card. All right. Six of Cups. Here's the thing. You're possibly, very, very possibly already thinking people from the past with Venus in shadow, but because this card is highly associated with nostalgia. So have those fun moments thinking about people from the past. That was, that makes you smile. This is a card of kindness and sharing, and it's the biggest house in tarot, indicating protection, comfort. You're good. You can let your head down. All right. So don't move into this month feeling stressed or worried. This is good. It's big blessings here. Now, second week of February, Mars trine Saturn. That's happening February 9th, but you're going to feel it all month. We have the Mercury Gazimi. And then we have the full moon in Leo with, the Uranus squares February 12th. All right. So just keep that in mind. And then Mercury moves into Pisces February 14th. All right. So let's see what's going on for you for the week of the full moon in Leo with a lot of other aspects happening. There we go. The Six of Swords. I love that. I'm actually happy that you got that, because I think there is, so you've got this huge, this is all about a transition, like your headspace, moving into this better headspace. Remember, swords are the mental suit, and you can see them leaving the turbulent water and moving into, the promised land, right? It's leaving chaos, moving into calm. And again, speaking of protection, like, look at the swords protecting them in front of the boat. Okay, comfort the ferryman with his family. You're going to be fine. You've got to allow it. You've got to move, think in a new way, and not feel like right. That's really great, especially because remember, you have that Five of Swords here. So realizing you don't need to like draw your sword when it comes to communicating with other people. All right. Especially if they're trying to pull you into low energy frequency, don't let them. Feel empowered. All right. Now, third week, we officially move into Pisces season on the 18th. On the 23rd, Mercury will trine Mars. I love this. And then Mars goes direct. Oh my goodness. That's really great. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you for the third week of February. Queen of Cups, really nice. She is the queen that leads with her heart. She has a lot of love to give, but also self-love. What is that phrase? You can't love no one else until you love yourself. Yeah, that's true. Okay. She's the most intuitive queen. Big heart energy. So I'm very happy the Queen of Cups showed up. Remember, no cups. All right. So you got the Six of Cups and the Queen of Cups now. That's really, really, really nice. And it may, that's just, that Pisces energy you're going to feel anyway. Remember, that's like deep emotions, compassion, empathy, but imagination as well. So, um, yeah, but she is the most intuitive queen. So continue to trust her intuition. Now, the last week of February. Mm, okay, so Mercury conjuncting Saturn, that's a big deal for you particularly. All right, remember, Mercury is your ruling planet, and they're with Saturn, they're both in Pisces, your 10th house of reputation, career, all of that, all of that. All right. And then you got Mercury sextile Uranus, which is absolutely amazing. That's happening 2 days later. And then on that same day, February 27th, the new moon in Pisces, a loaded new moon that is enormously special for you. So, Gemini, let's see what's going on for you for the last week of February. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be good. Okay, just don't overthink things, overanalyze things. You're gonna be fine. You just got the Nine of Pentacles. This is all about abundance. This is wealth. Another pentacle. Like, whoa. So remember, I said that hard work is paying off. Well, you got the Eight of Pentacles and the heart of your spread. He's gonna be successful because he's so devoted and determined and motivated. And look at what you get by the end of February. Everything that you worked hard for, all that abundance, okay, reaping your rewards. And she's standing here because she was disciplined. She's like, nothing's gonna stop me. Remember, you're going from the Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. Really, really wonderful. Okay, so there's that. You got something to look forward to. Okay, and this is self-sufficiency, feeling free, not having to worry about money. This is enlightenment as well. You got a lot of home stuff too. That keeps coming up. It feels like there's adjustments that are happening, okay? To possibly make room for all this career stuff, fame, like being recognized, feeling good. But yeah, you're absolutely good. It's going to be a big money month for you. I mean, you got Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles here as well, Four of Pentacles. All right, I'm gonna let you go. You're good. You're good. Just expect something may unexpectedly happen, and in the moment, you may feel a little bit jarred. Every Gemini is different. You have different birth charts, different rising signs. Every Gemini is very different, so from each other, right? So every this tower moment, just know it's all about how you respond, okay? And it's happening for you. And it's one of those moments where a week later, 2 weeks later, you realize that tower moment, actually, yeah, that was the best thing that happened for me because look at this path that opened up. All right, Gemini. Next week, the second spread, we will do career. I want to look at career. I want to look at money. I want to look at love. I want to look at a couple things here. I'm going to pull up my cards and see what's going on there. So tier 3 members, you know where to find the link. Geminis, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. You have a lot happening for you. And I love y'all. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.